Coworker yelled at me for a stupid reason and I lost it. I, 51 male, am a very passive, shy, laid-back, easygoing guy that pretty much describes an introvert. I am very bad at confrontations, so I try my best to avoid them. I'm super slow to think of any type of comebacks during debates or any type of heated discussions. If I were faced with such a conversation, I'd typically say something stupid or shut down. Hours later, I would come up with the best comeback, which is way too late. LOL, oh well, such is my life. This was maybe 7 years ago when this happened. Just a bit of background of my work. I worked at a call center department in a large company, and we had two shifts, 8 to 4 and 12 to 8. I was on the afternoon shift. I drove into our designated parking area, and I found a nice spot close to the entrance. These were so rare, especially for the afternoon shift. I was like, yes, I won the lottery. I go to my desk and start setting up. Then my coworker, 30 female, who wasn't at her desk at the time but was on the day shift, came storming to my desk and said something like, "You jerk. You knew I was going to get some smokes for just a moment, and you took my parking spot? What's wrong with you? How can you be so insensitive?" I was startled with all that she said, and I was staring at her to see if she was kidding. I said to myself, this has to be a joke. But as I looked at her, I started to realize that she was serious. I, being the introvert, would normally just say sorry and give her the parking spot, but there was a fire in me that ignited. This was the last time anyone would take advantage of me. I then responded super loudly so that other people around the office can hear this and think how absurd this conversation is. Are you kidding me? Is your name printed on the parking spot? There are no designated spots for any of us. It's a first come, first served basis. Our GM parks in that area as well. Are you going to storm into his office to tell him he's a jerk for taking your parking spot? I don't think so. I don't remember her responding or what happened after that. I was shaking a few moments later. My adrenaline had spiked, and now it's subsiding. I went directly to HR to complain and permanently put something in that witch's record. I told my supervisor about this confrontation and said that I'm too shaken to work, and I went home. She did two other stupid things that eventually got her fired. Wanted to hear if you guys have had similar coming out of your introvert shell moments. Comments 1. What were the things she did that got her fired? And good for you for standing up for yourself. OP response. Okay, here you go. 1. Our call center deals with multiple clients, so our boss, 55 female, wanted us to experience how meetings went with our clients. This is real physical people coming to our office to talk, pre-COVID stuff. This meeting happens monthly, and it was her 30th female turn to go sit in one. I remember my boss reminding her not to say anything. So during the meeting, this dumbass complained to our client that the provided descriptions to their products are crap, and they need to do better. Paraphrasing. My boss started to kick her under the table to SDFU, but she kept going. My boss was so embarrassed and was pretty much begging our client for forgiveness. 2. It was winter and we were forecasted with freezing rain by mid-afternoon. My boss was talking to another boss at another department, how they are letting their team go home systematically. So those who live furthest away would go home first and the closest would leave last. Everyone on that team was supportive of that decision, and they were good to go. My boss thought that was a great idea and suggested the same thing for our department. I live the furthest, 30 minutes. So I was asked to go home first, and then the next. But this bitch, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, wouldn't have it. She said it's not fair that everyone gets to go home first. We should all leave at the same time. FYI, she lives 5 minutes from work, so she would be the last to leave. Another commenter says, sometimes I irrationally worry that I might not be in the top employees and could be considered for layoffs if they came. Then I hear about people like this and feel completely reassured. Bless them. Thanks for watching. Please do like and follow. If